stage. This is AnnaBlanca. She was going to say the intro. Welcome back to the Addictive Wellness channel. She's got a very healthy funny bone, as you can tell. Today we're not going to be talking about humor, even though we got a lot of that going on over here on our end. We are going to be talking about energy, powerful energy, consistent energy, sustainable energy, and how you can produce it in your own body.
The kind of energy that's not borrowing from your future to pay for now. You know, sometimes you can't get out of bed in the morning, you just want to stay in bed. Or that afternoon slump. We have top 3 go-to amazing things that we do to help us, ourselves, with our energy level. One of my favorites is cordyceps.
Ah, that's my cue.
Yeah,
cordyceps is an amazing Chinese herb. It is, technically speaking, a symbiotic family of fungi, kind of like a mushroom, but not exactly. It is able to actually improve your oxygen utilization. So you get more oxygen making it into the blood and the brain. So it's good for energy, focus, endurance. It's a favorite of athletes. And it also has a compound in it called cordycepin, which actually helps to improve ATP production. ATP is your basic cellular energy. It's the fuel of your cells, essentially, that's being made by your mitochondria, your power plant of your cells.
And it is actually the most expensive herb in the world. I think it's like $1 million for a ton of it.
That's wild cordyceps. And so wild cordyceps, crazy expensive. You can get out there some good cultivated cordyceps that will still carry a lot of the benefits without the insane price of wild cordyceps. It's super expensive because it's hard to harvest.
Yeah, and then there are some great stories that we can tell you guys about this later because I really love talking about it. But let's move on. Another one is astragalus. Astragalus is an incredible, beautiful, actually very good tasting root. And it helps you to extract energy from anything you consume, even from the air you breathe or even from the water you drink. It is very fascinating. Anything else you'd like to add to that?
Yeah, I agree with what you said. Astragalus, for somebody who's new to tonic herbs, very mild in flavor, easy to deal with. It's kind of like a very light caramel vanilla-ish, with a hint of bitter and sour, but very gentle flavor. And it's said to improve strength in the extremities, and it improves what they call in the Chinese system your upright qi. In their view of the human system, it's the energy that gives you the strength to stand upright.
And it's good for the ladies at some parts. But let's move on. The other thing that we really, really love is the Wim Hof method, which is some certain breathing that helps flood your entire system with oxygen. We started David that Sage was teaching me because he's been doing it for over a year and a half. And also very good deep cold
getting into the cold, especially cold water, because if you're in cold air, it doesn't challenge your core body temperature as fast as if you're actually in cold water where you cool down faster. So whether it's a cold shower, getting into the ocean, a river, out rolling in the snow, when you get into the cold, it activates your vagus nerve in an incredible way, really toning up your nervous system. It enlivens you, obviously, because you're putting your body into a life or death scenario in some ways. And
yeah, he does that. I don't get into extreme cold rivers, like frozen rivers.
No,
like
but she'll do
does.
the ocean in California in the winter, which is still pretty serious stuff.
I love it, I really do. First, it just feels like tingling in your entire body, but when you come out, you feel more alive than you ever have. And thank you for introducing that to me, darling. I would have never thought. I always thought I'm allergic to the cold because I just feel so badly. But actually, I changed my entire relationship with cold because of that.
And you don't need to go into extreme cold. Don't go into a frozen river right away as your first cold experience. Start out gentle, be kind with your body. Do 30 seconds of cold water at the end of your shower, then do a minute. Slowly work your way up without force, just listening to your body and seeing how it reacts to it and how enlivened you feel afterwards.
And at some point we should talk about the breathing too.
Yeah,
that's very much part of it. Alright, well, if you try any of these things, guys, just let us know if it worked out for you.
Yeah, and the key with all these is there are ways to actually improve your own energy production. They're not like a stimulant where you're going to be stealing from your future energy or essentially taking from your energy reserves like your savings account. This is helping to actually put more money in your checking account, your active energy moment to moment that you can use on a daily basis rather than depleting your reserves. So we see this as the ultimate sustainable way, and we hope you'll enjoy it when you try some of these things. Thank you so much for joining us. Please click subscribe below if you would like to see more of this, if you really enjoy what we're sharing. And thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you soon.
Ciao, guys.